I just got back from a trip to Las Vegas. It was the first work trip it was the first time that Tassie and I were in the same place since breaking up over 3 months ago. And, we didn't know what was to expect. And I don't want to get into what happened, details and things, but I will say that it didn't go well. We were not at a place where we could continue on as friends, or resist old temptations, or fall into old patterns, or hurt one another, I think. I think obviously we still love each other. I'm not in love with her anymore, and I am, as I've been writing about and talking about, I am on a path right now that is very different than where I was before we broke up. And so returning to that place was really easy. I will note that I did not do any partying, did not drink, smoke of any sort while I was at the conference, but more on that later. As far as the relationship goes, I just want to say that this is not a he said, she said. There's no sides. We are two people who had wonderful times together, who are no longer together, and that's unfortunate, and there is pain involved with that, heartbreak all over. One of the things that ties mankind from the poorest beggar to the richest man, from the staunchest Republican to the most liberal hippie, is they all feel heartache just as deep, and no one is immune from it. And I don't wish it on anyone, and I don't fault anyone for the dark places that you go in that space. So I had unrealistic hopes for where we were at and what we could be for one another, and I hope I didn't cause more pain and more hurt in the process of trying to figure this out with her. Truthfully, I think that although it was a difficult experience, hello helicopter, while it was a difficult experience and I'm still kind of rattled from it, it felt different for me. I think that I'm already in a different space than I've been last time I saw her, and we got through, or I went to dark, yucky places, and it was a good reminder of parts of myself that are in need of work. So I'm more than ever convinced that if I want to evolve, I need to do work, and it has to be alone. I want to be a kind of man that can love another person in a way that is beautiful and wonderful and healthy, and I'm not sure that I have that capacity right now. I can only do the best with what I have at any given time, and so while I apologize to pain that I've caused anyone in the past, I've never acted maliciously. But that doesn't mean there aren't tears on the trail behind. So just wanted to say this was a tough weekend. It was encouraging in some ways because I felt grounded in some very teeny tiny way. Not that, I'm evolved, but I can feel the momentum towards an evolution. But it was also very difficult, and I went to places that brought me shame. Patterns came up in me. So